Welcome back. Our next guest directed a film addressing ingrained prejudice in school classrooms. The BAFTA-nominated Play It Safe explores subtle microaggressions within perceived safe spaces, derived from Mitch Kalisa's own experience in drama school education. Let's take a peek.
Man, like Idris, what are you saying?
Yeah.
You still up for Thursday, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, listen, this Friday, right, we're going to go to an example gig and we've got a spare ticket. We just thought, do you want to come with us?
This Friday?
Yeah. Oh, it's meant to be sick live. Yeah, I mean, I'm going, you're going, your cousin's going, my girlfriend's going. Like, we just thought, you want to come along and... It's on us, mate. It's on us.
Oh, that's so kind of you.
It's all covered.
Man's got a little something to smoke too. It'll be sick. Like, you're coming.
Very pleased to say that Mitch Kalisa joins us now. Mitch, very good morning to you.
Morning, Neil. How's it going?
It's going really well, and I suspect your day will go slightly better. We'll get on to the questions in just one second, but your day will go well when you hear one of my colleagues just sitting just outside the newsroom came running in the last break to say that he'd seen Play It Safe and he thought that it was fantastic. So you've certainly got one fan here at Sky News this morning. For those of us who haven't had the opportunity to see it yet, just tell us a little bit more about it. It's based a lot on your own experiences.
Yeah, so it's pulled from my experience, but also, many others who might have been through something similar in drama school or outside of it. And it's about a young guy who's coaxed into playing a racially typecast role in his school play. And essentially he's faced with a really familiar decision for himself where he can either challenge the prejudice or play it safe, essentially, and not say anything. And the film deals with the outcome of that decision.
Tell us then, just again, people maybe will be confused by the concept of the microaggression. Just explain what that actually means in your mind.
So microaggressions to me is the kind of unconscious acts of racism where people are unintentionally causing harm with their actions or their behavior, but they don't see themselves as being outwardly racist. So it can be, as the word implies, micro moments of suggesting things or calling someone a nickname or something like that, which again could be seen as quite innocent, but it still causes the same damage as kind of outwardly racist action.
The key word there, unintentional, I think, just in terms of the way in which people sometimes act and not perceive their own actions to be racist. Because to be perfectly honest, if I had to dream of a place where you wouldn't expect there to be any racism, let alone significant amounts of it, a drama school, liberal, open, and all the rest of it, would probably be kind of close to the top of the list.
Yeah, well, that's something I really wanted to look at in regards to so-called safe spaces and how they can still exhibit this kind of marginalization. It's quite interesting that sometimes the people who consider themselves above racism can still act in certain ways. So the film was kind of trying to draw attention to that and the kind of structural elements of that it's not just safe space, that there could be an undercurrent of something else here.
I mean, a timely film as well, given the crisis which is engulfing, for example, English cricket at the moment.
Exactly, yeah, it's very similar and it's been quite startling to see the film kind of speak to very current issues and it just shows that all these kinds of communities, industries that we perceive as inclusive or open, safe, can still harbor a racist atmosphere, and it's important to have that out in the open. It's important to discuss it.
Just tell us a little bit then, Mitch, about how it has been received. We know that it's been very well received by one of my colleagues here, but it's also being shown at a number of festivals around the world, which could lead to some interesting nominations if, fingers crossed, things go right.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it started off at South by Southwest Festival, and it's gone on to some more very reputable festivals across the world, and obviously London Film Festival fairly recently. So yeah, I'm just uh, yeah, overwhelmed and happy to know that it's touching so many people. Um, yeah, from the industry to the people, everyday people, and yeah, people in your studio as well. I'm really glad that it's being seen and received well. So yeah, fingers crossed for the bigger, the biggest awards, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
We will keep fingers crossed. Well done, Mitch, and all the very
Thank you.
best for the film. Play it safe. That's Mitch Kalisa, director,
Thanks, Neil.
future star by all accounts as well.